everybody, and welcome to our newest edition of the 411. First thing I want to do is just really extend a very deep thank you to everybody for all your well wishes for Don. Obviously by now I think everybody has heard that he came out of surgery, just absolutely phenomenal, it's a miracle. I just really want to extend my well wishes to Don, obviously, but also to a sincere thank you to everybody for your kind words, for your thoughtfulness, and your prayers. I truly believe that all helped, and it's hopefully Don's on his road to recovery, and please continue to send your warm wishes and so forth to him. He does have his laptop with him in the hospital. He'll be in here for a few more days. I'm sure he would love to hear from people. So, thank you again for that. Moving on, I just want to say, again, thank you to everybody who took the time out to work on the open house weekend, National Open House Weekend. We had, from what I've heard so far from quite a few agents, we had a tremendous turnout. The open houses that were held, I've heard anywhere from 2 to 12, couples coming through. So on average, I would say we probably had close to about 8 people through most of the houses. Just great response. The open houses are continuing to be extremely, active. So if you're looking for buyers going into the spring market, I can assure you one place you're going to get some is pick the right open house, and you should get some people coming through. I want to extend a warm welcome to some new agents that have recently joined our company, and welcome them to the Elite family. In the Mullica Hill office, we have Dave Heidler, Leah Parks, and Mike Sharp. In the Mount Laurel office, we have Lee Vonner. And in the Washington Township office, we have Liz Emery and Raynard Beeks. So welcome. If you see them at different functions that we have, please welcome into our family. Just want to say welcome aboard to all of them officially. Even though I've spoken to almost every one of you personally in your offices, but welcome aboard. Up on the 411 this time around, we have a couple of good training videos. One from David Knox that, please, if you do anything at all, watch this video from David Knox. Pricing Denial Syndrome. Pricing your home in a buyer's market. It is such a dynamite video for you to sit there and view probably before you go out on a listening appointment, and also maybe when you need to sit down and talk to your seller about adjusting their price. It really gives you some great insight into how to approach that matter with your client. Also up, another video we have posted is free training at realtor.com. That's the Buyer Assist. It's part 2 of that program. We had the first part in the last edition of 411, so if you didn't see the first one, watch that one before you go to part 2. Also, we have a couple of different videos attached, and that is maintaining your home's curb appeal. Some good insight into sprucing up the exterior of your property. A lot of that can just be done with a little bit of elbow grease, so it's the first impression that really counts more than anything else. Stunned home buyers finding bidding wars are back. That's an article from the Wall Street Journal from last week. We're getting some good positive press right now out there, and the market is improving. So I think it's important for us to remind our buyers of some of these things, because some buyers still are thinking that, we can lowball everybody. Well, we've had about 3 or 4 bidding wars that I'm aware of right now within the company in the last week. A couple of people end up paying $3,000–4,000 over asking price. So the market is in different price ranges. The market is starting to pick up. One of the most promising things I'm seeing out there is that some of the mid-level prices, the $350 to $450 price range, is starting to get a lot more activity, a lot more showings in that price range. So the move-up buyer appears to be coming out of the woodwork right now, and they're starting to look. So all good positive signs that go along with the marketing trends report from Trend MLS, which is basically for the last 3 quarters, and also according to NAR, we've seen increases in units for the last couple of months, last couple of quarters actually. So all positive things. If you're not using the marketing trends report in your market analysis to your sellers, you're crazy. Okay, you got to use the graphs that they have in there, and it's not coming from you. It's stated facts that are coming right from Trend. So use those reports. Also, I had the pleasure of reviewing some listing presentations that I asked the managers to bring them to us at the last managers meeting. And while most of the ones I looked at had some very good stuff in there, there's a lot of inconsistencies. So we're going to be talking about that in the next couple of weeks, about getting everybody using the same tools. One of the things I noticed that was lacking in a lot of the presentations was promoting of the listings. One of the things that a lot of people aren't doing is showing the sellers the whole situation behind Realtor.com and how your listings are exposed on the internet, and how the enhanced showcase listings compare to a listing that's not of the enhanced showcase variety. So you need to show the sellers where the value that we bring to the table is, and how we expose their properties in today's market. Because some people still think, why is my house not in the Homes magazine or in the newspaper and so forth. Exposure is through the internet nowadays. So we got to make sure we're showing the sellers how we're exposing that. And only one person had the lead router rapid response page from Coldwell Banker in their presentation. So let the sellers know this is how we respond to the consumer. Consumers calling us and coming to us based upon through the internet, and how we respond to that consumer is through the internet. So it's important to get that message out there to everybody. A couple of dates to remember. We have the Elite Night at the River Sharks. That's on May 12th, a Saturday night. It's a family event. Reduced ticket prices. I believe they're $5 a piece. So see either Angel or Demetrius for that. They're the ones that are running that. We have the Elite Spring Into Action, our sales rally on May 22nd. That's at Riverwinds in West Deptford. Going to be a very exciting event. A lot of fun and some games we're going to be playing, and some just a lot of good information is going to be distributed out that day. Then we have a little fundraiser we're doing for Relay for Life, Cheesecakes for a Cure. They're due to either Angel or Daryl in the Mount Laurel office. Your order forms, they're in each one of the offices, are due by May 28th. And then we have another fundraiser for a relay at the Iron Hill Brewery over in Moorestown, and that is on June 4th. And for anybody anybody goes to Iron Hill that night, or that day as a matter of fact, 20% of your food bill is going to be donated by Iron Hill for our relay. So unfortunately it's not the bar bill, okay? We'd probably make thousands if it was that. No, I'm kidding, but anyway, it's just for the food portion. So bring your families out. It's a real nice place, and I'm sure you'll have a good time. Alright, now just to close this edition of the 411, I got a little challenge for everybody. My challenge to you is to dare to be different. In other words, why you? Okay, what do you say when someone asks you, why you? Why should a consumer choose you? Why should they pick you over the competition? You should have the answer to that question right at your fingertips. If somebody's talking to you and saying, well, why should I pick you? And you're like, well, because, not a good message. You got to be able to rattle that right off. It's about developing a personal brand. Who are you? What are you? Why are you different? You as an agent are a brand. You're your own brand. That's what makes you unique. How are you different? Why should a consumer choose you over somebody else? In order to come up with a response to that, basically what you need to do is you need to be looking at yourself and look at your strengths, your values, and your attributes as a person. Why are you different? Build your identity and your message around that. Marketing yourself is not about always finding the right customers for you. It's about helping the right customers find you. A lot of people think, well, I want to market myself so I can find some customers. No, it's about helping them find you through your branding, through your marketing. In order to be irreplaceable, you must always be different. That's what makes us all unique. If we all did the same exact thing, we all went out there with the same listing presentation, why are they going to choose you? So dare to be different. Thanks.